Hey up everybody, how you doing? Max McTavish here from Toe Shift. Great to see you. Today we're looking at the Helix Stadium, the new one, Helix Stadium XL from line 6. I'm going to build a patch up for you. There's been a lot of talk on the Webifies and the interneties and all that lot about it lacking DSP or power or the ability to do certain things, etc. Well, I'm not really sure what you're doing to run out of juice on this, but let's do a patch and see where we get to, whether or not you think that's a decent enough patch for a gig or whatever. You know, I think part of the issue is with this that people have been trying to squeeze everything into one patch and use snapshots or whatever. Don't forget you've got presets, so you can, in between songs, maybe change your preset or whatever for the next song. I'm going to show you how I use it though. So I do club gigs, cover I'm a cover artist solo. I tend to do pubs and clubs up and down the UK, a couple of gigs a week. I don't need anything special. I do my own sound, my own lights, I do all my own PA, etc, etc. Chuck it all in the back of my car and off I go, you know. A couple of guitars and a Helix and you're away. I use backing tracks as well. So this thing's actually right up my street. I mean, I've been using the OG Helix since 2015 when it came out. I was one of the first to buy into it. Absolutely loved it. Still got it. I've not got rid of that one. But I could not have this one, you know. I mean, we've been waiting for this for so long. And if the Line 6 support it the way they supported the original, I think we're in for a great time over the next few years. So, well, let's jump on. I'm going to do a clean tone, slightly crunchy lead, and like a modulated sound, and I'll put them on snapshots, and that's how I would run a night. Might put a performance in at the end, I don't know yet. Might do, might not, who knows. Anyway, if you like this kind of video, let me know, because it would be really useful for me to know what you'd like to see, or if you'd like to see any more. Drop some comments in. Down to earth, no airs and graces on this, mate. It's just how it is. So like and subscribe if that means. I don't know what that means, or what I don't know how that'll affect you, or don't. I'm not bothered, to be fair, at the minute. We'll do this today. We've got the Fractal AM4. We're going to do a video on that as well soon. I say we, it's me. What else will we do? Let's just do the tone. Let's get into it. Okay, folks, so here we go then. This is the Helix Stadium touchscreen. First thing I'm going to do is load up one of my templates, which is really useful to use. So we'll go into here. We'll go new preset, empty preset, or that. But I've got one down here called full power, new preset, and all that does is open up this line onto the second DSP line. So what that does is open up the full processing power of the unit for you. Now, whether anybody's missing that or not, I don't know, but it's for me, it's never been a problem. So I've opened that second line up. I can do pretty much anything. Okay, so yeah, so from that, so we've got the normal DI tone in DA. So we've got the normal DI tone into there. Which is great. What we'll do then, let's chuck an amp on. What we're going to go for, so excuse the fingers, of course. We're going to go in there, select an amp. Now then, what amp to use? This is the question. As you can see, there are literally many. This first lot of amps on here are actually the ones that have been Agora-ized. What to go for? Yeah, I might not even do an Agora amp. Yeah, why not? Should we let's do a Bassman. Why not? A Bassman amp. Okay, so we've done a Bassman amp there. As you can hear, that's a pretty nice sound straight away out the box. So this is the new Agora amp stuff. Okay, so if we're not quite sure about that, we can move this around a little bit, and it's probably closer to what I'm after, to be honest, but I'll just give you an example. So this is really pressured. A lot more pressure. This is Duke. Channel Noon next door. Actually, I've always liked the normal channel. Tweed blues in the middle there. I'm probably gonna go somewhere across there. Maybe near the middle there. Quite like that. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Let's just see how we go for that. So let's go home. So there you can see we've got the amp and the cab there. The cab, it's a 4x10 as you'd expect on this particular preset. On this particular amp. I think I said I'm just using the old Silver Sky there. Yeah, single cab, no need for anything more for me, for what I do, I don't think. You know, it is possible to use stereo, etc. That's up to you. By all means, experiment with it if you want. I'll go stereo later on in the chain. In fact, we'll go stereo straight. Let's do that now. So the next thing I'm going to do, select a block down here somewhere. I'm going to go to reverb. I'm going to go stereo reverbs, and I'm going to pick up the dynamic plate. It's the one I always use. Never lets me down, and it just wakes everything up for me. And yeah, seems to work. We could at this point put a delay in. Sorry, not delay. We'll put a drive in, shall we? Let's put in a kinky boost. It's one of my favourite drives or boosts for this particular piece of kit. It was a great one on the OG as well. And again, just so you know, you can in the effects as well. You can also use the focus view there. Clean boost. Beefy boost. Vintage. Beefy, somewhere in between the beefy and the meaty. I thought that sounded quite nothing wrong with that. Switch it off for now. Okay, back to the homepage. Okay, so we've got a reverb, a boost, and an amp in there. Let's chuck a delay in for good measure. So I put my delay here so it feeds into my reverb. Stereo delay, nothing special, simple delay for me. Just get that tap up a little bit. So, few too many, what's this there for me? Drop that mix down a little bit. Trails on. Scale to 75. Because with stereo, when you put the scale down, you get a nice effect, like almost a ping-pong effect. Ping-pong effect without the mess sometimes that you get with ping-pongs. I'm going to leave that on for now. So this is where we are. Can't believe to tune this guitar, guys. Not that that'll make me play any better, obviously, but yeah, it's worth being in tune, I suppose. Oh, I've also got a new set of tuners for this guitar. Graciously donated by my lady at Christmas. How many more people got, say, Mrs. who bought them some PRS guitar tuners for Christmas? I mean, I had no idea. Anyway, that aside, I'll swap these over for those locking ones. Because this is the SE model, which hasn't got the locking tuners. Great sounding guitar. Absolutely amazing sounding. Great playing. Tuners are a little bit... So we'll change them over. So that's where we are at the minute. Edition of I'm going to put a tube screamer in next because I really like tube screamers. I know they're old-fashioned and everything else. I don't care, I like them. You find a lot of that with me. If I like it, I use it, you know. So, there we go. We've got one of them in. So you can see... Might put a volume pedal in down here somewhere. I'm just showing you how quick you can actually do this, and again, keep that stereo because we're already we're going stereo. And then if we click on the pedal, we'll click on the position, move the minimum. Again, I know this from using the kit. That just gives me a slightly dropped thingamajig. Okay, so what we got? We've got the delay on, we've got screamer, we've got the boost. Now that kind of will be my lead tone, so that's probably as heavy as I get. So I did say that we'd put on a chorus, and I would normally put my chorus around about here, pop into modulation. It can be mono, and the one I've had a lot of success with in time is that. You can see the settings there, nothing special. Switch it off until you need it. Let's have a look at what we've got then, folks. That's in. Back to that. So I'll have that as Snapshot 1. I'm going to do this on the app, folks, because it's a lot easier for me. Snapshot 2 will be, I think Snapshot 2 will be my crunchy bit, and I'm going to use the tube screamer. That kind of thing. Snapshot 3, might as well have that as our lead. It's really easy. Just put those two on. Snapshot 4, let's switch these off and put that chorus on. Snapshot 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4's working. This is a bug that is currently in the Helix. So it looks like clean tone. Okay. Bryan Adams tone. Gary Moore tone. And a washy tone. That chorus isn't showing. showing us on how it is. I'll tell you what, is that on? Snapshot Bypass is not on, so that's why that doesn't work. Switch that off. And I'm saving after each one what I'm doing. I'm actually switching it off. So this is the bug that needs sorted out, actually. So clean, Brian. Gas. To them from the pedals, so seamlessly. Anyway, folks, that's it really. That's a patch, you know. Let me know what you think in the description. If you want the patch, let me know. I can post it. And I'm going to take my cat to vets now. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye. Keep real.